Flora here. I'm here to talk to you about 10-10-10. We ran our trial for this program last month, and now we're going to come back and do it in full force. We have some feedback on how the program went, and we want to improve it and offer it again. So just as a quick overview, 10-10-10 is 10 minutes of core focus exercises, 10 minutes of hip focus exercises, and 10 minutes of shoulders. So the focus of this entire class is to go over some mobility and some stability exercises that oftentimes we don't take the time to do on our own. We have good intentions and we want to, but then life gets in the way. The purpose of 10-10-10 is to provide a structured environment for you to practice the mobility and stability drills for your hips, shoulders, and core that you have good intentions to get in at home, but don't necessarily have the time or the energy when you go home to practice on your own. So oftentimes we know that we are passively stretching, we do a lot of stuff in warm-ups, but we don't take the time to actually actively access that range of motion. So not only do we do some more passive stretches in 10-10-10, we do active, smaller muscle exercises to help get that range of motion functioning for us. So say we're in 10-10-10 class, something that we will work on is thoracic mobility. So Gio here is going to demonstrate a hip hinge as if he were going to deadlift. And you'll notice if you look at his upper back that he has a little bit of trouble accessing a more engaged position through his upper back muscles, all right? So there we go. So now he's retracting because he's actually able to get into it quite well. But for many people, they have this kind of exaggerated kyphosis in the thoracic spine. So something I would do to open up the chest and kind of close this space off is have him come lay on the foam roller here. So this would be an exercise we might do in the warm-up to access a passive range of motion, which we then use actively. So I'll have him actually scoot up a little bit, so that your head is resting on the foam roller too. Awesome. So now with his arms open, his chest is open, his shoulder blades are retracted in towards his spine, he's just going to lay here and take a few really deep breaths and get comfortable in this position. It's actually a really relaxing stretch. So say he's been here for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. I'm going to have him stand up, actually not stand up, I'm going to hand you a kettlebell. I'm going to have Gio do an arm bar here. So this exercise uses the weight of the kettlebell to pack the shoulder. So he's going to hug it in. You're going to roll over to the side facing away, and then you're going to use your left arm as a pillow for your bicep. So reach it straight overhead. Beautiful. And then so we would do something a little different with his legs, but I want you to focus right now on how the weight of the kettlebell is pulling the shoulder straight down in towards the spine. All right? So he's going to have to fight here with these smaller stabilizing muscles to make sure the kettlebell stays where it is, but it's also packing him in to counteract that more rounded space that he's used to being in for the majority of the day. So again, this is something we'd hold for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and these are two passive and active exercises we would do in 10-10-10.